Hello, 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 and welcome to the Relaxation Room, a space for deep healing and peace. If you've been feeling a little stressed out lately, if you've been feeling a little overwhelmed lately, congratulations, you've found the right place. Here we combine energy healing with some guided meditation to help us achieve deeper states of relaxation and transformative healing. You may go ahead and begin by allowing yourself to get nice and comfortable wherever you are. Allowing the full weight of your body to sink into, hello Monica, thank you for the heartbeat, I appreciate you. Allowing the full weight of your body to sink into whatever surface you may be resting upon. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the gifts. Allowing yourself to be fully held. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the hand hearts. And fully supported in this moment. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the heartbeat, Courtney. I appreciate you. Allowing yourself to get nice and comfortable. You may bring your awareness to your breathing simply by noticing how the breath feels. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the heartbeat, Antoine. As it enters your body, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the burning heart. I appreciate you. Noticing how your breath feels as it exits your body. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the heartbeat, Goth Jr. And thank you for the heartbeat, Joe. I appreciate you. And thank you for the heartbeat, Julia. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the belly. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the chest. Noticing the gentle expansion and contraction of the lungs and the ribs as you breathe. Excuse me. With each in-breath, inviting vital life force energy to support and nourish you. With each out-breath, releasing whatever it is you are carrying today. Going at your own rhythm of breathing. nice natural breaths. Breathing in, inviting vital life force to support and nourish you. Breathing out, release anything that feels heavy. Breathing in, inviting vital life force to support and nourish you. Breathing out, release everything that is not serving you at this time. Breathing in, inviting vital life force to support and nourish you. Breathing out, releasing any negative energy. Allowing yourself to, thank you so much for the heart, me Debbie, I appreciate you. Allowing yourself to become more present as your breath guides you back to your body, into this present moment where you are here, where you are safe, where you are okay, where you can just focus on you and your healing. Maybe beginning to feel soft waves of serenity washing all over your body as you breathe. Soft waves of serenity washing through your scalp as you release any tension you are storing in the scalp. Soft waves of serenity washing through the forehead. Thank you so much for the heart, me Faye. I appreciate you. As you release any worry you are storing in the forehead. Allowing peace to flood the mind. Soft waves of serenity washing through the cheeks as you release any tension you are storing in the cheeks. Soft waves of serenity washing through the jaw as you relax through the jaw. Soft waves of serenity washing through the neck, washing through the shoulders as you release any tension you are storing in the neck or storing in the shoulders. Soft waves of serenity washing down the arms, washing down the biceps, washing down the triceps, washing down the elbows, washing down the forearms, washing down the wrists, washing down the hands, washing all the way through to your fingertips as you allow the arms to go limp like noodles. Soft waves of serenity washing through the chest as you release any tension you are storing in the chest. Soft waves of serenity washing down the back. Thank you for the heart, me Katie. I appreciate you. As you release any tension you are storing in the back. Hello, Kenny Jones. Welcome back, friend. Nice to see you. Thank you for the heart, me Calvin. I appreciate you. My. You guys have been so good to me tonight. You hit your goal already. I am just going to go ahead and set us up with a new gifting goal real quick. And then I am going to go ahead and open up the comments section since you deserve it, or earned it, I should say, sorry. Soft waves of serenity washing down the belly as you release any tension you are storing in the belly. Thank you so much for the dreamy hat, Monica. Thank you so very much. You are so super amazing. That was so cute. Soft waves of serenity washing through the glutes as you release any tension you are storing in the glutes. Thank you for the Cupid's bow. I appreciate you. And thank you for the rose. Soft waves of serenity washing through the hips as you relax through the hips. Soft waves of serenity washing through the groin as as you release any tension you're storing in the groin. Thank you so much for the kind compliments. And sorry if the stream is lagging or skipping. It looks like my internet connection is unstable at the moment. Soft waves of serenity washing down the legs, washing down the quads, washing down the hamstrings, washing down the knees, washing down the shins, washing down the calves, washing down the ankles, washing down the feet, washing all the way through to your tippy toes as you allow the legs to go limp like noodles. Allowing peace to flood the body. Hello, Alicia. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate you. And now you may go ahead and imagine yourself at the top of a spiral staircase. The words just wouldn't come. And the staircase can be made of giant stone. It can be made out of marble. It can be made out of gold. It can be made out of starlight. It can be made out of pixie dust. However you would like to envision your spiral staircase is perfectly fine. And there are 10 steps down the spiral staircase, each one representing a deeper state of relaxation. Starting all the way at the top at step number 10. Thank you so much for the mark of love. Feeling more and more relaxed. As you move on down to step number 9. Thoughts beginning to slow down, slowing down, slowing down as you move on down to step number 8. Hello, Robert. Welcome back, friend. Nice to see you. Sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation as you move on down to step number 7. Feeling so peaceful, so tranquil, so serene. As you move on down to step number 6. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thoughts slowing down even more as you move on down to step number 5. Sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation as you move on down to step number 4. Feeling just so full of peace. Maybe even beginning to notice some pause between your thoughts as you move on down to step number 3. Feeling even more relaxed as you move on down to step number 2. Thank you, Robert. I love you too. And finally feeling just so totally relaxed as you move on down to the final stage of relaxation at step number 1. And at the bottom of your spiral staircase, if you have, sorry guys, and if you have any bodily functions or an emergency to attend to, you will attend to these things. You will be able to leave this session just fine, and you will receive the full benefits of the session as if you had stayed for the full session, regardless of how long you are able to be here. And you will wake up tomorrow feeling so rested and so rejuvenated. Thank you for the roses, regardless of how well you sleep tonight. Other than that, you will remain in a state of relaxation for the remainder of this session. And thank you to everyone who is tapping away at the screen right now. I appreciate every single one of you. You all are my blessings each and every night. Thank you so much for coming to bless me. And thank you for that adorable gift. That was so cute. Thank you so very much. And now at the bottom of your spiral staircase, there is a vault. And anything that is stressing you out, thank you for the roses. Anything that is mentally draining you, anything that feels big, heavy, or overwhelming. Thank you so much for the gifts, you guys. You are so amazing. You can put all of that stuff inside of this vault. And this is not a permanent space for these things. You will deal with these things effectively at a time when you are better equipped to do so. But for right now, your only job is to just relax. So you can put all of that stuff inside of this vault and lock it away. And now you become aware of a great darkness that surrounds you. Pure pitch black in every direction. Thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate you. It is so dark that you cannot even see. Thank you so much for the paper crane. The shape of your own body. So dark that you cannot tell if the space you are in is very large or very small. There is no depth perception, just darkness. And now you become aware of a glowing golden light emanating from heart center. Thank you so much for the heart me, Carlos. I appreciate you. You feel pure divine love pumping through you. Hello, hello, hello. From this golden light, thank you for the heart me. And this feeling of pure divine pulses even stronger. Thank you for the heart me, growing more and more and more as it spreads to other parts of your body, spreading up to your throat, spreading up to your head, spreading out through your arms, spreading down through your back, down through your belly, down through your hips, down through your legs, down through your feet. And your light grows stronger and stronger, pulsing with an even more powerful energy, glowing brighter and brighter, until it forms a bubble of golden light all around you. And now you may bring your awareness to outside of that golden bubble. If there are any beings or entities lurking in the shadows, and these beings or entities, they may appear as shadowy figures. They may also appear as symbols or words or just a feeling, maybe a feeling of dread, maybe a feeling of yearning, maybe a feeling of desperation, maybe a feeling of devastation, maybe a feeling of anger, grief. You may just observe anything that you notice without judgment. And now any dark energies, entities, or beings that are making themselves made present or that you are finding, you may give them the option to either step into your light and heal, or they must go and they may never return. Thank you for the lesson. You have served your purpose, and with unconditional love and compassion, these things are released. Feeling a sense of empathy for these things that have never known or experienced love. And now you may become aware of many spokes, like the spokes of a bicycle, that are coming out of your sphere of light. And these spokes represent every place where your energy currently is going. Any place that currently holds your power, a part of your spirit or your energy. And now you may imagine light traveling down these spokes and back to you as you reclaim your power, as you reclaim your energy, as you reclaim your sanity and your peace. Feeling your vitality returning to you with all of the energy that you are taking back. Forgiving yourself for every time you consciously or unconsciously gave your power away. Forgiving yourself for every time you stubbornly clung to something instead of letting go of something that ultimately was just hurting you or draining you. Forgiving yourself for every time you allowed a part of your spirit to remain in a place that was undeserving of your energy to begin with. Feeling yourself returning to wholeness once more as all of your energy returns. And if you find yourself unconsciously or even consciously allowing your energy to flow somewhere that is undeserving of it, you always have the choice to call your energy back. You can always reclaim the parts of your spirit that are being lost to trauma in different relationships, whether it is from this lifetime or any other. Your energy is sacred. Don't forget to treat it as such. And forgiving yourself for every time You allowed your energy to be defiled, disgraced in some way. All of your energy returns to you now. You are healed. You are whole. You are complete. You are worthy. You are capable. You are enough. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you. And forgiving yourself every time you forgot any of those things, and every time you were the one giving yourself the evil eye, looking at yourself in disgust, looking at yourself in disdain, looking at yourself as someone else's hapless victim instead of the ingenious survivor of life's unfortunate circumstances that you actually are. You are doing the very best with all of the tools and wisdom that you have. And forgiving yourself for ever believing that you should be doing better, that you should be farther along, that you should be someone or somewhere else in life right now. You are exactly where you are supposed to be right now. There is no rush. Your life does not have to look like anyone else's. Thank you so much for the heart me. Nick. I am so proud of you for taking back your power today. And I am so proud of you for choosing healing. It is a very powerful thing you're doing. It is also very courageous. It is a true testament to your character when it is so easy to give into division, to give into separation, to give into hopelessness, despair, anger, and rage. You are doing the work to keep your spirit intact, and I think that is so radical. Thank you so much for the Night Star, Kenny Jones. You make me so happy. Thank you. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and work on our shielding for a little bit. Excuse me. I am so sorry that you are in such a desperate place right now, Diane. I cannot imagine all of the worry that you are carrying with you right now. I cannot imagine all of the stress. I am so sorry that is where your journey is right now. Maybe we can get some hugs in the chat down there for Diane. Send her some love. Send her some good energy. You may imagine a pyramid of purple light that completely surrounds you. And this pyramid fills with vibrant purple light from the bottom to the top, encasing you in protective energy. And this pyramid is programmed, thank you for the high bear, to release any negative energy from your mind, from your body, from your spirit, from your energy body, and from your field of energy. And any negative energy sent your way will just dissolve into the light of grace. This pyramid is programmed to stay with you for as long as you need it. And if you feel anyone or anything that is kind of tugging at your energy, you'll know that something's kind of tugging at your energy. I feel like when you can feel that tug coming from somewhere, it's like your mind will somehow wander to the same person or situation over and over again. And it might feel like it's happening like beyond your conscious will. Like you may have like emotionally moved on from something, but for some reason your mind keeps like circling back to it. For me, sometimes I even literally feel like tugging. Like I'll feel like a tug. Like, what was that? Or if you feel anything that is just draining you or fueling you with fear, that is perfectly fine. You, as a sovereign being of divine light, have the free will to release any unwanted energy from your field of energy at any point in time. With peace and love, these energies must go, and they may never return. You and you alone have full spiritual ownership and authority over your energy. Absolutely nothing can take your energy, influence your energy, harvest your energy, or anything of the sort without your permission. And you never have to worry about negative energy anyways. Negative energy is just energy, and all energy can be changed. In fact, energy's constant state is a state of change. So with peace and love at any given moment, You may decide to release anything from your field of energy that you do not want there. You just want to make sure that when you're doing this, you are acting from a space of unconditional love and compassion. These negative energies have never known or experienced love. And unconditional love is the most protective energy that there is. It has the power to instantly dissolve even the darkest, most malevolent, dark energy out there. What you don't want to do is act from a space of force or fear, and these beings or entities will try to, a lot of times they will try to instill like some sort of sense of fear within you or a sense of resistance. And you'll notice that they'll try to get like a reaction out of you. Pay no mind. But what you don't want to do is work from resistance, force, or fear. When you work from resistance, force, or fear, you may be creating the type of psychic glue that the energy, entity, or being needs to be able to attach to you. So, keeping yourself in touch with your love, keeping your energy pure, cleansed, and clear will make it so that these energies have no way to attach to you, so they can't mess with your energy. Thank you so much for the Go Popular. Don't forget to keep that love in your heart, and that darkness will have no way to attach to you. Thank you. Hello, Cameo. Welcome back, friend. And thank you for the love yous. I appreciate you. And once you kind of like master the shielding down, you'll know that you really have nothing to fear. Once you get like how easy it is to release any negative energy, you won't be afraid of anyone sending you negative energy, because you know it can't influence you anyways. And once you kind of really step into owning your energy and taking full responsibility for your energy and really understanding like the principles of psychic protection, again, negative energy will not be something you are ever fearing. Thank you so much for the hand hearts. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and seal the shield. And continuing to come from that place of unconditional love can be a journey, I guess. But that's exactly, anytime you have anything that is attempting to test your spiritual authority, and you'll notice this too as you're releasing like negative energies from your field of energy. Some beings, they really don't like feeling like they're losing control over something that they feel like they are in control of. And they'll try to like either like force their way back into your energy somehow. And the more that they feel like they are losing control, sometimes that's like the more extreme their reactions can be sometimes. Again, nothing to be worried about. You and you alone have full authority over your energy. Thank you so much for the tiny bunny. You are divinely loved. You are divinely cherished. You are divinely adored. You are divinely looked after, and you are divinely protected always. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, your source, your deity, your creator, whatever it is that you connect to. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the rose bear. I appreciate you. It loves you unconditionally. It will never stop conspiring in your favor. It will never stop fighting for you. And it will never stop protecting you. You are divinely protected always. Ooh, I felt a really good shift in energy there. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. The energy feels like exciting now. Ooh. It's tingly. There we go. Okay, now we can go ahead and get a message from Spirit. And for what season are we in? For Aries season. We are working with Alchemy of the Spirit, along with When My Soul Whispered, 2 different oracle decks. Both have super cute art. So let's go ahead and see. Well, I meant what part of the zodiac wheel thing? My words are not wording right now, you guys. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what Spirit would like to bring to our awareness in this moment. What does Spirit wish to unveil to us right now? What is our current message from Spirit? We have the buffalo. For some reason I'm hearing buffalo soldier. Hold on, TikTok wants me to do a thing here real quick. There we go. Okay, buffalo. So the buffalo is about authenticity. I'm getting that. It's about showing up and being honest, not being afraid to be your authentic self. And then there's another thing to be said about the buffalo as well. It's like the more you are not in aligned with your authenticity, the more you're harming yourself. Like all of those. So the throat chakra holds a very, very important role in your system of energy. The throat chakra's job is to purify the rest of your energy centers. The word for the throat chakra is Vishuddhi chakra. So Vishuddhi breaks down to Vish and Shuddhi, which is purification and poison. And that's exactly what it does. It's meant to purify poison. And a lot of that happens through your speech. So what happens when you are engaging in gossip, when you are engaging in slander, when you are not being your authentic self, when you're being fake, when you're pretending to be someone that you are not, that causes issues in your throat chakra, which then manifests as diseases, sicknesses. Like it could manifest as, and think about it, because think about like all of the very, very dishonest people that you know. So it's also your thyroid. But like, think about all of the very, very dishonest people that you know that struggle with health issues, that struggle with addiction issues, that struggle with, you know, all sorts of things. That's kind of that, what happens when you're not able to just be authentic, when you're not able to use your voice in a good way, when you're misusing the power of the throat chakra. So authenticity, very, very important. Where is the buffalo? 109. Spirit of authenticity. The spirit of the buffalo says, if the grass is greener on the other side, let it be. Maybe someone else can do it better, bigger, or faster, but no one can do it like you. It is in your unique talents, with the sensitive way you see the world, and the lessons you've learned, that you can stand out. You don't need to be the best. You just need to be happy and content with where you are and who you are. Your story doesn't need to look like anyone else's. There is not a single timeline that works for everyone. You just need to be you and do it in your time. The more authentic you become, the healthier your relationships will be, because you'll let people love you for who you truly are. You are not too much. You are not too sensitive. You are not too bright. Not for the right people. But you can only find your soul family by finding yourself. Feeling authentic, being consistent, feeling confident, enjoying what you do, respecting your process. I'm gonna go ahead and pull, like, the message is like trying to come through, but usually this happens when there's more information that I need to know before I can start speaking on it. But it's like the message definitely wants to come out, but I can't like translate it how it is. I need some more information. Okay, and then if we look at the top of this card, there's a 41 at the top of the card, which in numerology would break down to a 5, which is a number of change. And it's like, if you want your circumstances to change, you have to think about what words you're putting out there and what thoughts you are having. As within, so without. As above, so below. If your insides are full of bitterness and nastiness, if the words you are speaking are all lies, all slander, all gossip, you can't expect to be creating a good life for yourself. Advocate. I love that we have another card about speech that's going on here. Yeah, it feels like it's time for us to start being more authentic with what it is that we are saying. Making sure that the words we are speaking are in alignment with our personal values and a reflection of how we wish to show up in our life, advocating for our own authenticity. And when you are brave enough to be yourself, when you are brave enough to just let your light shine with no abandon and not caring who does or does not like it, who it offends, who it doesn't offend. You are giving permission to other people around you to also to behave the same way. It makes it safer for other people to then also be their authentic selves. And then I'm getting, there's another message that this is going to apply to like one specific group of people. Stop with the licking, sir. This is going to apply to like one specific group of people I'm seeing. There might be like a group of people who there's going to be something to advocate for coming up. And advocating not just for yourself, but for the people who might not necessarily be able to get out there and advocate for themselves for whatever reason. No one's biting me. It's the dog. He was licking me. There's a little doggy over here somewhere. The buffalo, the buffalo, the buffalo. Another thing I love about this card is when you look at it, you have this shooting star with like the rainbow tail. So I feel like there's either someone specifically or a group of people, like how you're advocating is going to get you like far is something that I'm hearing, but also that you are it's like you're someone's wishes and prayers answered when you are advocating for them. Like there might be like a group of people that are being silenced, that are just not able to speak for themselves for whatever reason, and showing up as like this very, very strong creature. The buffalo is a very strong creature that is able to trailblaze is one thing that I'm hearing, and advocate for them. It's very powerful work. Stand in your authenticity. And again, just making sure that whatever it is that you're saying is in alignment with your core values and stuff like that, and that you're being true to yourself. Let's see if there's a story at the bottom. Okay, and I'm getting this one is, this one is going to be for like some people specifically as well. It might be time to forgive someone, like using your voice to forgive someone. And this doesn't have to be, okay, so if this is someone who has proven to be physically, mentally, emotionally unsafe for you, like it doesn't have to be like you going to that person and forgiving them and opening yourself up to some sort of attack in the process. This can just be like an agreement that you have with yourself to forgive those who just don't know any better, that were just maybe raised very differently. Some people are, raised on hatred. Some people are raised on really, really terrible things. I remember I was working with a young man who was dating a girl, and this girl's family, like at the dinner table, they would sit down and they would talk about all of the horrible things that they would do to other people, and like the family centered around doing really, really mean and nasty things to other people, and like prizing the children for being mean and nasty to other people. And that was like them as a family unit. Some family units are based off of, hatred and nastiness. So forgive, because some people are just... Some people are just programmed very, very differently from you. Some people are getting, unfortunately, like just a lot of, like an influx of hatred, it's like they got that poison inside of them. And that's just like, they may very well just be too far gone where they have to kind of like stick to their worldview, because their worldview is the only way that they can justify how they've been living their life. And in order for them to continue, like, I feel like if they really contended with the kinds of people that they are, I feel like it would shatter them, like, mentally and emotionally in a way that they can't handle. Like, if they were actually forced to face the people that they actually are, it would completely cripple them in a way that they can't handle. So they kind of like, they have to stick to the script. They have to stick to whatever it is that they're doing. They have to keep putting up this face of, well, I'm right, and other people are just too sensitive, or this is just how the world has to be. This is how people have to be if you want to get anywhere in life. Whatever it is that they're telling themselves, sometimes that comes from a place like that just goes so far back. And it's like there's just they're past the point of no return. There's no undoing it. So forgive. And again, you don't necessarily have to go to them to forgive. But just, you can have a conversation with deity. You can have a conversation with yourself. You can write them a little letter, but not give it to them, obviously, where you just forgive. And that way that's another really good way of being able to release them from your field of energy, is just forgive so that you can come to a place where you can make peace with whatever it is that they've done. And then you can move on, and, whatever they've got going on, that's on them. You're only responsible for you and your energy. What other people got going on, that's their stuff. If people want to be weird and stalk you, that's their stuff. If people want to, just be mean and nasty, that is their stuff. They can do that over there. You don't got to get involved with it. You don't have to respond. You don't have to do none of it. You don't have to give them any more of your energy than you already have. And I feel like once you come to that place of forgiveness, you're going to be opening yourself up to much more joy. So it's like, okay, so for this part, I'm getting that there's two different groups of people. So there's one group of people where you might actually have someone coming in, and there can be some forgiveness if this is someone that is safe for you to allow back in. I feel like there's going to be a lot of joy and kind of, what is Spirit saying? And kind of like clearing the air. Like the air just might need to be cleared somewhere. But then for another group of people, it's just going to be like, no, this is not someone you can allow back in, because they cannot be trusted to be in your energy without, causing some sort of harm. And I feel like just joy from being either free of them, from being able to forgive and finally let it go, and finally releasing them from your energy once and for all, and from having your energy returned to you once and for all. Decision. And that's just it's literally just as simple as a decision that you have to make for yourself. Like, you as a being of free will can at any point in time decide, I'm just done with it, I'm just done. These people are no longer in my energy, and I'm taking my energy back. It's as simple as making that decision for yourself to not allow anything to exert spiritual authority, control, or unwanted influence over your energy. Understanding, and again, understanding, just like, some people they're lost in the sauce. They're in some sort of cycle of addiction, and that addiction, I mean, it can very well involve substances. It doesn't ever necessarily have to involve substances. And in some instances, I am hearing like the mental issues that for some of you guys, that you're seeing being exhibited in other people, it's got a lot to do with some substances. Like, every time you're getting that attack, I'm getting that they're not in a sober mental state, and it's like they're losing control over their emotions. They're losing control over their thought processes, because they're seeing things through the lens of smoke. They're clouding their own vision. There's something in some sort of pipe that's messing up how they're perceiving the world and why they think it's okay to act the way that they act. For others, it's like they're addicted to anger, they're addicted to like control, and it's like they're going around in this shame spiral. It's like for some of them, it's like they have anger management, and it's like that anger is just welling up inside, and then they lose control, and then like they act out, and it's like they do have, I'm definitely getting that there is a shame cycle, a shame spiral, where it's like then they feel really embarrassed because they understand that like they're making themselves just look like a loser by engaging in loser activities. Like they're aware that the activities that they are engaging in are loser activities, and they feel like a loser because of it. But then it's like they keep going in that same spiral. It's like, but they're not like gaining control over the behavior. They're just the feelings, well, they lose control again, then they feel ashamed again, and it goes around and around and around. Understand that they're going through their own type of struggle, and you might not recognize that because I feel like for a lot of them they have to save face somehow. So it's like whatever narrative or lie that they are pushing, they then have to save face, and it's like they're puffing their chest up and like, no, I'm right, I win, blah 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 blah. Like they're being completely childish about it. Boundaries. Just make sure that we are setting and maintaining healthy boundaries spiritually, but also, like in person too. As long as someone is behaving in ways that are harmful to you, that has to have the consequence of there being no access to your energy. Oh, and I love that this journey card is coming out next, because that's exactly it. Like, I feel like they're kind of like, this is a perfect... First of all, I feel like this is a journey for you, like a journey of learning how to forgive, a journey of learning how to set and maintain strong boundaries, a journey of taking back your power, a journey of stepping into your spiritual sovereignty. But they're also on their own journey, and I feel like it's definitely like, this is exactly what I was talking about before, like with the snake eating its own tail, the Ouroboros, it's a snake eating its own tail. It's a symbol of like unity and completion and blah 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 blah. Thank you. Ouroboros, thank you. I can never say that word. But anyways, the snake thing. What I'm getting for them as well, it's like, I just keep seeing like the snake is like going around in circles, like eating its own tail over and over again. And that's exactly how they kind of are. It's like they're a dog chasing its own tail. Like they can't stop. They cannot. And that's exactly, this is a cycle that goes on forever. Like they cannot stop. They can't break their own cycle. And just remain grounded throughout anything that you're going through. Remember, anyone throwing any negative energy at you, hello Niho, thank you for the heart me, not something you have to worry about. And remember that we are all connected, and any challenges that you are facing, when it's coming from another person, and, you don't have to feel this way. I feel like it sounds so condescending when you're like going through it, when you've got like all of these people that are trying to like mess with your life in some way because they think themselves so big, bad, and powerful. But what you can remember, you don't have to like lean into it right away. It takes some time to kind of like get used to. But remembering that any type of person that is bringing you challenges, what they're actually doing is helping you to grow and evolve. And I will go as far as to say, and you don't have to do it again. I know it's hard when you're in the moment and you're getting these big feelings of either being irritated or being annoyed, or if they are actually getting to you, becoming angry and everything like that. Like, let that feeling pass. It's let the feeling pass, but like afterwards, what that is teaching you to do is to grow your light even stronger. And your light, without anything challenging you, without that friction, without that resistance, you're gonna stay stuck and stagnant. So it's like, you can actually be kind of grateful. I know that sounds so condescending, please don't hate me, but you can actually just be very, very grateful, like every time they come, every time they attack, because what they're actually doing is adding to your strength and your power and helping your light grow more and more and more. And it sucks to go through, like, while you're going through with it, and it's so annoying, but I feel like eventually, like, you kind of get to a space where you're not annoyed by it anymore and it doesn't bother you anymore, and you just, once you get to the space where you've mastered, like, where you've really fully stepped into sovereignty and you recognize that nothing can tamper with your energy without your permission, and by allowing yourself to feel angry and annoyed and pissed off and overreact, you are unconsciously giving part of your power to them. So once you realize that, what the kind of like energetics behind it, thank you so much for the lightning bolts, it kind of helps you to kind of like remain calm and steady. But also you can kind of think of it like, anytime you imagine an attack that's like happening at you, you can also imagine like your power and your light just expanding and expanding and expanding with each attack that you endure. And remembering that without any sort of attack happening, you wouldn't be growing the way that you're growing. So I am very, very proud of you. Look at you going through all of the stuff that you are going through. I know it is tough times out there. There's a lot of chaos going on. Remember that a lot of things, we might struggle with the why. Why are things happening? Why are things like this right now? Do we really have to be doing this? And it's, well, a lot of the stuff that's going on, it's unveiling stuff that wasn't really working for the collective as a whole anyways. And unless something really big and dramatic came along, then people were just going to keep shoving stuff under rugs. And it's like, yeah, we kind of needed a catalyst to be able to bring this stuff up so that we can find resolutions, so that we can continue working through these issues. And I know, like, having to do the work, I know having to fight the battle is very hard, but stay strong. Stay strong. It's not going to be like this the whole time. We will come through this, just like it does in history, just like it always does in history. Like, we always end up more progressive by the end of it, but there always has to be something that pops up showing us where we need to progress. So it sucks. I know, but trust that it will lead to greater progress. All right, you guys, thank you all so much for showing up. Thank you, each and every one of you, for being a blessing in my life. Thank you for coming to practice with me each and every night. Thank you so much for being here. And I will be back tomorrow evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our next session. So I will see you very, very soon. Bye.